How's everybody doing? Welcome back to the channel. And as you guys have seen by the title and thumbnail, you know what we're about to talk about, and it's going to be the different engine options for a GMC Sierra, in particular the 2025, which is what we have here for you guys. As you guys know, we just picked up my brand new Sierra AT4, and this is a 25 model year. And obviously, if you guys haven't seen the video, it is a Duramax diesel, a turbo diesel. So it's got the 3-liter turbocharged inline six. And let's go over what this engine has compared to the previous. So if you guys don't know, the previous 3-liter Duramax was actually an LM2, which is just the name of the engine. And then this is the LZ0. So let's go over kind of the differences. First, the LM2 only had 277 horsepower compared to the 305 that this one has. Also, we will go over the torque specs for this engine in front of me. So like I was saying, guys, this engine, this Duramax diesel 3-liter, the LZ0, has 305 horsepower and 495 foot-pounds of torque. And we'll go over the fuel consumption as well. All right, guys, so the fuel consumption. In the city, you are looking at 10 liters per 100 kilometers. And on the highway, you are going to get an whopping 8.3 liters per 100 kilometers, and with a combined 9.3 liters per 100 kilometers, which is insane for as you guys know, a full-size pickup truck, which is pretty nuts. So that is the first engine option. And we're gonna I'll show you what I'm getting as well for the, MPG or liters per 100 kilometers, just so you guys can kind of see a real world or real numbers. So let's hop inside and I'll show you guys what I'm getting. All right, so as you guys can see, just fired up the AT4, and we're gonna go over to see what type of mileage I have been getting. So let's go down here to trip 1. So let me get you guys in there a little closer. You can see that the trip 1, I've gone 518 kilometers with an 11 liters combined, which again, my driving is pretty much mostly highway, but also contains some city and stop and go on the highway. So again, those numbers aren't horrible. I'm usually around the 10.2 liters per 100 kilometers, which is insane. And I'll see if it shows the best. Or you can see over the lifetime of the truck, I'm around 10.5 liters per 100 kilometers, over 4,200 kilometers total, which is pretty insane. But if you guys are looking for good mileage, you're not going to beat the Duramax. But let's get on to the next engine option. All right, guys, so moving on to the next engine option for your Sierra or Silverado would be the 5.3 liter V8 engine, which have been around forever in these trucks. And you're looking at 355 horsepower in that 5.3 liter, and then 383 foot-pounds of torque. You'll see the fuel consumption in the city will be around 14.9 liters per 100 kilometers, so not exceptional by any means. And then on the highway, you can get 11.7 liters per 100 kilometers. And again, this is with the 10-speed transmission that GM offers, which is in all their new trucks. But yeah, that's for your 5.3. So obviously you guys can see right there that the Duramax kind of puts it to shame in terms of the mileage. But then again, you're comparing a gas to a diesel engine. But let's move on to the 6.2 liter V8 in the Sierra. All right, guys, so jumping in to the 6.2 liter V8 engine it's actually an Ecotec V8 engine that GM offers. So I believe there is cylinder kind of deactivation, so it'll cut off a couple cylinders for better fuel economy, really. And let's get into the numbers. So you'll be looking at 420 horsepower in that 6.2 liter V8 engine, which is pretty incredible. The truck's very powerful. Obviously you get that nice V8 sound, that rumble that you will not get in the Duramax by any means. And then you're looking at, for torque, around 460 foot-pounds, which again is a good number. And that truck will definitely move. There's no question about it. But let's hop into the fuel economy for that engine, the 6.2 liter. You're looking at 16 liters per 100 kilometers in the city. So it is the worst for fuel economy, obviously in the city and the highway, because it's the biggest displacement. It's a 6.2 liter, and you're looking at 12.1 liters per 100 kilometers on the highway, which again isn't horrible, but that is on the highway. So let's go over kind of what engine will suit you the best. Well, first off, we'll just take a look at the engine bay on my Duramax diesel. As you guys can see, you obviously know it's turbocharged. As you can see, the turbo. But let's go over what engine will suit you the best for your commute or kind of your needs. So I would say if you are just commuting a short distance to work, you can get away with the 6.2 liter or the 5.3 liter V8s. Obviously, if you're going a little bit further, you do want, in my opinion, you'd want to check out the Duramax turbo diesel, the 3 liter engine, which is very efficient and powerful at the same time. I have no regrets getting this AT4. It's been amazing in terms of fuel economy, power. As you guys know, we have the ZR2 as well in the Duramax diesel, which is just kind of led me in this direction to get the Duramax because it is the most efficient. But if you are going long distances or long trips to work, I would definitely consider the Duramax. If you're going kind of still far, but you want that V8 sound, the 6.2 versus the 5.3, not a huge difference in fuel economy, I would say. Like, it's hard to notice between those two, but the 6.2 is definitely harder on fuel, harder on gas. So it's kind of, you know, a toss up between those two, but the 6.2 liter does offer that 420 horsepower that the 5.3 liter does not. So if you are looking for power, definitely look for that 6.2 liter V8 and you'll get the torque as well. But kind of to wrap things up, guys, you know, I find this Duramax diesel can do it all, and I'm very happy with my purchase. And if you guys have a Duramax diesel or any of the other engine options, please comment down below and let me know kind of why you picked that certain engine when you were looking for your truck. What made you go that way? And, you know, do you love it? Do you wish you got a different engine? I know the 6.2s are having some issues, so that might be a deciding factor as well. But let me know in the comments down below. Please drop a like if you've enjoyed. Also, don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video.